The nation that turned into monkeys, the shocking story from the time of Prophet Dawood A.S. Clapperboard. Imagine a nation chosen by God, given clear rules, and warned again and again. Yet they believed they could outsmart Allah. And then one day they woke up, no longer human. Their bodies had changed, their faces were distorted, but their minds were still human. This is not a myth. This story is mentioned in the Qur'an. Today, you'll hear the full, chilling story of the people who were turned into monkeys during the time of Prophet Dawood A.S. Stay till the end, because this story is not just history, it's a warning for us today. Scroll background. Who were they? This incident happened among Bani Israel, a community living near the sea. At that time, Prophet Dawood A.S. was Allah's messenger. Allah tested this nation with a very simple command. Backhand index pointing right. Saturday, the Sabbath, was a sacred day. Backhand index pointing right. Fishing was strictly forbidden on that day. It wasn't about fish. It was about obedience. Allah wanted to see who obeys sincerely and who only pretends. Fish. The test begins. Here's where things get interesting. Every single Saturday, the sea was full of fish. They appeared openly, abundantly, but on other days, almost nothing. The test became harder. Desire grew stronger, and patience began to fade. Brain. The deception plan. Instead of obeying Allah, they tried to be clever. They said, "We are not fishing on Saturday, we are just placing nets." So what did they do? On Saturday, they placed nets in the water. Fish got trapped on Sunday. They collected them. Technically, they claimed, "We didn't fish on Saturday." But in reality, they mocked Allah's command. The Qur'an tells us, Allah is not fooled by tricks. Warning. The nation splits into three groups. This is a crucial part of the story. The community was divided into three groups. 1. The sinners, those who continued the deception. 2. The warners, those who said, "Fear Allah. Stop this before punishment comes." 3. The silent ones, those who said, "Why warn them? They won't listen." Silence felt safer, but silence also had consequences. Fearful face. The divine punishment when disobedience crossed all limits. Allah's command came. A command so terrifying that it became an eternal lesson. Allah said, "Be apes, despised and rejected." And suddenly the sinners were transformed. Their human faces changed into monkeys. Their bodies were no longer human, but their hearts and minds remained human. They recognized their families. They cried. They felt shame, but they could not speak. Imagine seeing your father, your brother, your neighbor turned into an animal, alive. Hourglass. Not done. How long did they live? According to Islamic scholars, they lived for 3 days. They did not eat, they did not drink, and then they died. Important point. Backhand index pointing right. Today's monkeys are not their descendants. This punishment was temporary and specific, not genetic evolution. Brain. The biggest lesson for you is this story is not about fish, not about monkeys. It's about intentions. Allah doesn't just look at actions, He looks at your intention. Tricks, loopholes, and excuses do not work with Allah. And one more powerful lesson. Backhand index pointing right. Remaining silent against wrong is also dangerous. Truth must be spoken, even if people don't listen. Direct hit, powerful ending. A nation thought they were smart, but they forgot one thing: you cannot deceive the Creator. This story is frozen in time as a reminder for every generation. Will we obey sincerely, or will we repeat their mistake? Outro as requested. History, facts, and mysteries, all in one super hit video. Only on Fact Storm Lab 786. Don't forget to subscribe, my friends.